Hey boys, what's good? Welcome back to another video. I thought he was gonna say something, but okay. So last video we predicted 5 games, and we'll do the exact same in this video. Hopefully we'll be a little bit more accurate with our predictions. I mean, we ended up having a winning week overall, going 3-2, which is a winning record. But we would like to eventually be
better than the Chiefs record.
Yeah, better than the Chiefs. But I hope to eventually be 5-0 with our predictions, and I would love to get a score correct. So I had the Saints winning, Green Bay winning, and Tampa Bay winning. Tampa Bay covered the spread for me. The Saints did not cover the spread, and then I completely choked on the Washington spread game. But Green Bay did win, and I predicted the winner right.
How much was that score again?
It was 24-10. So it ended up being a 14-point game, and then
I predicted 16. Or I can't do math. 22.
Yeah, so you predicted the spread
22.
correctly. Yeah, you were a little off, but good game. Now I was wrong about the Jets. Very, very wrong about the Jets.
And I was right. How many points did the Jets have?
I think they had 13. I think it was 54 to 13.
So I was really close with their score.
So, and then what did you have? You predicted Green Bay, Tampa Bay, and the Pats. So he predicted 3 different games. I predicted 3 different games. So right now in the standings, I think we got 1 point each for the games. I think that's how that works. And then scores and stuff were other points. So we're tied 3-3. Make sure you guys touch that like button. It helps out the YouTube algorithm. That way you guys can see our videos more often. More people can see our videos, and touch that subscribe button so that way we can go up, and maybe eventually we'll be able to do live streams and stuff like that. That would be fun if we can do a live broadcast and stuff before games. Comment down below who you think is going to win this week, and let's get right into it. So first we have Miami at Buffalo. The over and under for this game is 48.5 points, which is I think going to be mostly covered by Buffalo. However, I have the score as a 58 game. Buffalo is favored by 14, and I think Miami is going to cover, but they will definitely not win this game. I have Buffalo winning 34-24. Miami right now is in a very desperate spot, and I think Tua is going to have to play his butt off, and he wants to prove that he's their quarterback. I mean, the last 3 games, he's averaging over 310 yards per game passing, and then I think he has like 6 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. So, I mean, he's not bad.
No.
He's not super talented and gifted like some other quarterbacks that came out of the draft, like Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert. But I think this is his game on the line. And if he at least plays competitive against Buffalo and that good defense, I think we could see a closer game than what some people are expecting.
One thing really cool is seeing the progress that Joe Burrow's made since coming out of the draft.
Yeah, he's, especially being injured last year, and to come out and absolutely destroy the Ravens.
He was in the runnings like Alex Smith with the comeback player of the year, right?
Last year?
Yeah.
No, because he didn't come back.
Oh, because he didn't come back last year. This year,
he could have been a rookie.
He's going to get it this year, though, right?
He might get it this year. He probably will.
Because he's slinging it.
He is. So who do you have winning, and what are your predictions for this game?
For this game, we have to remember week 2, Miami lost 35-0. So,
performance.
Huh?
I said it was a bad performance.
Yes, it was. So it feels like it makes the job of predicting the game a lot easier, but it could have just been a good week for Buffalo and an off week for Miami, which I don't know about that.
I mean, after they beat the Patriots, beating the Patriots takes a lot out of you.
I'll be predicting Buffalo to win 38-13. No question, really.
Wow.
It's a big difference, but
25-point spread.
It's something I can see happening. If they lose, then you guys will just know I'm really bad at predicting, I guess.
I could see this game going to be, Buffalo's coming off a bye. They just lost to the Titans. So, I could see it being more of like a, hey, we got to show the teams who we are again. The Bills. The Bills lost to the Titans before they went into bye week.
Oh, they were just on a bye?
Yeah.
Oh.
So.
Coming off that bye, 38-13, that might be a bad prediction.
What I don't understand is how the Patriots and the LA Chargers have a higher over and under than the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
But the Pats are at the Chargers, and the Chargers are favored -4.
I'm going to say the big thing for the over and under is last week with the Patriots putting up that many points.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
So-
they put up 54. But
Yeah.
I think the Patriots are going to win this game 27-23. So they'll cover their side of the spread. So +4 if they were given 4 points. They'll definitely cover. And they'll win. And I just think Bill Belichick against like rookie to second year quarterbacks, the Patriots beat them 45-0 last year. So I think it's a very poor matchup. And the Patriots really need to get something going if they want to make the playoffs. I mean, the Chargers are already sitting at 4-2, and I really don't want the Chargers to win anyways. So I will predict the Patriots to win, but I don't want the Patriots in the playoffs either. So either way, it's like a bad matchup, whoever wins.
But I am also having a similar thing of a 4-point difference, and I also have the Patriots winning. Just they won't have another field goal, and neither will the Chargers. So I have it 24-20.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Just for the fact that I think the Patriots will win, coming off a hot week against a bad team.
I know, all that momentum going forward. I mean, and they played well against good teams. Like,
Yeah.
they played Dallas
Like
really
you said
tough.
last week, how they play up to their opponent's thing. Besides, the
wrong.
thing was last week they didn't do that. They played well above their.
They did. They played very well. But, I mean, weeks before, they played up to Dallas. They almost beat Tampa Bay off a missed. If they missed that field goal, they would have probably won.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Patriots are probably better than their record. But let's move on to the next game.
The next game we'll be doing is Pittsburgh at Cleveland, and the over and under for this game is 42, and Cleveland has the spread of 3.5. So for this game, I have Cleveland winning 27-23. Again, I really don't have a reason. They haven't been as anywhere near as dominant as they were last year,
Yeah.
and losing. Like, their defenses really went downhill.
Pittsburgh's?
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean,
Compared to last year. That's the
Yeah.
only reason they were like 6 or 15-0 or whatever. Or no, they finished 14-2 or whatever.
No, they finished 12-4. They started at 11-0.
I knew that. I knew they started out good. Okay. And the only reason they were doing that is because their defense. Because obviously it wasn't
Offense, really.
the TikToker.
So with Case Keenum being the starting quarterback for the Browns instead of Baker Mayfield, it's
Good thing I didn't say anything about Baker Mayfield. I was thinking too.
I know. I do still think Cleveland will win. I think Cleveland overall is a better team than Pittsburgh. They got a better rushing attack than Pittsburgh. Their defense is not as good.
Yeah, they definitely have a rushing attack.
But I
Three
mean,
best running backs in the league on that team.
they got a really big three-headed monster there. But with Cleveland's pass rush, I think Big Ben is not mobile. Well, I don't think it. He's not mobile. He's not very mobile.
He's not.
So I don't think he'll be able to move out of the way and stuff like that. So I think Cleveland's pass rush will actually play a big role into this. So I have Cleveland winning 24-20. Very low, but both of our scores are predicting the over for this game, as the over and under is 42. That will lead us into our fourth game of the week, which I'm really happy about my prediction here. I feel very confident.
I
with
find
it.
your prediction wrong.
And I find your prediction wrong.
But I think yours is the wrong one.
No. But the over and under for this game is 49.5 points, which is the same as the Chargers and the Patriots for some reason. And it is Tampa Bay at New Orleans. Sean Payton has been very good against Bruce Arians. He went 2-0 last year against Bruce Arians in the regular season, lost when it mattered.
A good team last year.
Yeah.
Very similar team.
Except Jameis Winston, who I think can throw over the top better than Drew Brees. And right now, if you think about it, Tampa Bay has
Did you
corner
just
problems.
say Jameis Winston can do something better than Drew Brees?
Yeah, Drew Brees throwing.
Put some respect on his name.
Drew Brees looked like he had a medicine ball in his hand when he went to go throw a football. He was playing
Put
shot
some
put.
respect on his name.
Okay, Drew Brees is the best quarterback of all time. I think.
Okay.
Maybe not most accomplished,
No.
but I mean, for him he didn't really have a stellar defense until the last few years. So
He
I
didn't
mean,
have Bill Belichick.
he didn't have Bill, even though Sean Payton has a higher win percentage than Andy Reid, which is weird. 64 to 62%.
Andy Reid also was a coach for the Eagles.
And coached a little longer, yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably the problem.
But Tampa Bay's corners are a little banged up. So their secondary is not as good. So I think they can take some over-the-top shots. And I do think New Orleans will win.
Do they have Richard Sherman?
They do have Richard Sherman, but Richard Sherman's getting old. So he's not
He is. I just wasn't sure if they had him.
Yeah, he's not going to be as effective, I don't think.
No.
He might have a pick in this game because we know Jameis Winston likes to give the team...
Yeah, he likes to
give the team the ball occasionally.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, you can take a shot. But I have the Saints winning 31-28. Very close game. New Orleans, I think, is actually favored 4.5. I don't think they'll win by 4.5 points. I think it will be a closer game than that, but not like a field goal and stuff like that come down in the last second, or where they go up 31-21. The Buccaneers go down a score, try to kick an onside kick, and don't get it. So that's my prediction for this game.
I will be predicting a different team, the other one, the one we don't like. Because they beat us in the Super Bowl.
It is weird to bet against Tom Brady.
So I'm going to be going with 31-24 because I don't think there's any way the Saints win this game. And you want to know what a big reason why is? I think Alvin Kamara is going to have a really bad game this week.
Really?
Yeah.
You think he's going to have a bad game?
Yeah.
But that's when Jameis Winston usually shines.
But that won't happen.
That won't happen?
No, they'll get 24 points.
You're saying Jameis Winston's not the GOAT over Tom Brady?
Heck no.
Jameis Winston was the best Tampa Bay quarterback ever.
That's until Tom Brady went there.
Nah, even with Tom Brady there.
Nah, I saw this thing like Jameis Winston's the best quarterback, like a TikTok.
Yeah.
It's funny. He really knows, he can make the wide receivers really good. He's really good at getting the highlight reels.
Oh, gotcha.
Because he can throw it so far off, and they can still jump up there and maneuver their body to catch that ball.
Yeah.
Making him the best quarterback in the NFL.
So, we have a lot of different matchups here.
And the very last matchup...
Actually, I think we both predicted the same. Nope, this one is our only different... Okay, we had two different games, actually.
And the last one will be Dallas at Minnesota. And somehow, Minnesota is favored by 3.
I know. 3-3 versus
and the over and under on top of that is higher than all the games we've predicted so far at 52.
So
for Dallas and Minnesota.
Minnesota is 3-3 and Dallas is 5-1. So I mean, I understand Minnesota. They're probably the best 3-3 team out there. They lost close to Cincinnati. I think.
But the best 3-4 team is the Chiefs.
The best 3-4 team is the Chiefs, and the best 4-4 team going into next week will be the Chiefs.
Hopefully.
But Dallas is weird because they almost lost to the Patriots.
They're not a bad team.
They're not.
The record
other
says
than
different.
that, they really have kind of blown out other opponents. They beat Dallas they beat the Giants.
They lost to Tampa Bay.
They lost to Tampa Bay. That's their only
Week
loss.
1 when he had 500 yards each quarterback did.
I know. It's like
that was a slinging battle, and that was. Did we predict that game?
No.
We didn't.
Nope.
I thought we did.
No,
because
that was a Thursday night game.
Oh yeah, because it was the first game of the year, and boy, was that a thriller. I feel like that was the game that we all knew there was not going to be defense this year.
I know. Dallas actually outplayed Tampa Bay. They had more yards gained.
They really did.
So Dallas is a game, but I also think Minnesota's playing well.
Obviously,
however, it is in prime time, so if you give Minnesota 5 primetime games a year, you automatically have about 5 losses on your record. However, I think Kirk Cousins steps up because last time Minnesota played a primetime game against Dallas, Kirk Cousins was the man.
How long ago was that?
I think it was 2 years ago. Maybe.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is 2 years older now.
He's also 2 years wiser. Look at Tom Brady, 44.
He has a better record now, he has the exact same record he had in his first 2 year starts.
Yep.
As the same as last 2 year starts or something like that.
Yeah, it's a crazy stat. But
and I was like, ain't that something?
I do have Minnesota winning. I think it will be a very high scoring game, 30-27. It might even go into OT. I could see this game going into overtime.
I could But at the same time,
because I bet Minnesota probably goes down to win the game and their kicker misses it, and so they have to go into OT. So if that does happen, you know who to contact, because that would be a very, very funny prediction.
Yeah.
Or Dallas has been missing a lot of kicks too, so they both could exchange missed kicks.
I don't know if you've said your score.
I don't know if I have either.
I don't think you did.
30-27 is the score I predict for this game. So 57 total points. Minnesota on top. Kirk Cousins throws 3 touchdowns and 350 yards.
And I've just got Dallas winning because I honestly don't see what Minnesota has. And I have Dallas winning 28-16. Weird score, 16 is. But I feel like that's what the NFL has been this year.
That means they have to kick 3 field goals, and you trust Minnesota to kick 3 field goals? Actually, I guess the way I have it, too, they would have to kick 3 field goals.
Yeah. So, yep, we both trust them to kick 3 field goals.
Yep.
And only to have 1 touchdown for me. But I think, before we end this video off, we take a second to talk about the Packers versus the Cardinals.
What a game. That game was good, but really sloppy.
It was, and just like, Kyler Murray just did not come to play.
He did not. I mean, Aaron Rodgers really didn't play well either. He had 5.
That 1 touchdown towards the end was a nice touchdown, though.
Yeah. They had, Aaron Rodgers, I think, had 5 or 6 completions of 10 yards. That's it. Everything else was dink and dunk. Like, he was...
But you got to remember, he doesn't have his key wide receivers.
No, but he doesn't have his guys. Tight ends.
And he has his old guy that he used to be best buds with, was Randall Cobb.
Who had 2 TDs.
Who actually carried that game.
He did. I don't know why I didn't target him more, but I was really surprised to not see Aaron Jones in there more.
Yeah.
It was A.J. Dillon a lot, and they
A.J. Dillon is pretty dominant, though.
He's got some thick thighs, thick calves. That was a weird game. I was really up. I have a soft spot for the Cardinals. I really like Kyler Murray. I wish they would have won. Plus,
being Chief fans in Wisconsin, people give you a lot of crap if they lose, and if the Packers win, there's just no way you can get around it because they're in your face, all that. So it just gets to the point where it's like every game you have to root against the Packers. It's not something I do, but it just gets to the point where I just hate the Packers.
Yep.
It's more I hate the fans.
Yeah. I mean, I love Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is he's a great quarterback.
That's a controversial opinion. As a player, I like him.
As a person, he's if he ever gets a chance to come on our show, which I don't think it will ever happen. If we ever have to meet him, I would take meeting him though. I would meet him any day of the week.
Oh, I would meet him too.
But
that's a pretty good feat to get. And one of my favorite stories is when he first got there when he was drafted with Brett Favre.
Yeah.
That's one of the funniest things on how, like, Brett Favre just hated him.
I know, and then now they're, like, best friends.
Yeah.
But I was rooting for the Cardinals because I would love to see another team go undefeated. And regardless if it's the Chiefs or any other team, just so Tom Brady can't claim that he has the only undefeated regular season team in the NFL.
They went on to lose in the Super Bowl, correct? That was the Philadelphia year?
No, it was the
that was a while ago then.
It was the Giant year. They went 16-0, 18-0.
Oh, wait. It was the Giant year? Is that when they had, like, 30 games?
Yep. Oh. 30 games?
I said the Giant.
Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. But I would love to see a team go that, but we won't have one this year, unfortunately. So, yeah, that is actually going to end this video off here. This might be the first video that doesn't have as many cuts and stuff like that. Kind of a little bit more raw footage. See how this video does compared to other
longer
ones.
Video than the last one. So, we tried to keep that one shorter.
I know.
Just experimenting.
This video will be a lot longer.
We're going to figure out what we do in the off season.
I know. We could do like trades and stuff like that. Talk about trades, major trades. Not every trade, but like major players going to key spots. Like,
yeah, and maybe do a different sport.
Oh, yeah, like baseball. Talk about baseball.
Baseball will be starting up towards the end of this. Basketball will be getting to like the midway point of the season.
Because right around because that's like March Madness. We could do March Madness stuff and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that would be something cool for us to do.
I love that stuff.
And if we ever got big enough there, we could actually, that would be one that we could do like a broadcast, like on the computer live stream.
Oh, like when the games are going on and then we're like commentating.
Yeah. So that could be fun. But drop your comments down below who you think is going to win this week. And
Let us know if you like our predictions.
yeah, the only one that I would probably change is Buffalo.
I was thinking about changing my Pittsburgh or no.
Pittsburgh
Yeah.
and Cleveland.
Yeah.
With Case Keenum starting.
Yeah. But
Stats ain't too bad though with Case Keenum versus Baker Mayfield.
he didn't do too bad last week.
No, they actually gained more first downs.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. That's
But,
an interesting stat.
It is.
We're
yeah.
just not going to talk about the Chiefs though.
No, that's
Because that's just that's a sore spot right now.
yeah. I actually do want to say something real quick. Next video will probably not have any betting lines on it as I'm going on vacation. We will not be able to film, so a lot of videos will probably be filmed. Actually, probably only one video will be filmed ahead of time. And then you'll probably see like a little TikTok video of me talking about whether the Chiefs won or lost, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Touch that like button, subscribe,